Welcome back to my channel. So I'm just gonna get right into this because I'm seriously so insanely excited for today's video. Dunkin Korea just recently released their September donuts and I cannot wait to try these. Like, I've been eyeing this bag for the last 4 hours since I got these. So yeah, I'm so excited. Every month Dunkin here releases a bunch of cool monthly donut flavors, and this month is just the same. If not, honestly, the flavors are probably cooler. So I'm so excited to try them. So I'll start by just going through what the flavors even are. So there's 4 donuts this month, and it's kind of like a caramel theme with some chestnut mixed in. But anyways, so here's the bag. I wish they gave me a box. Boxes are so much more aesthetic when it comes to donuts. I don't like the bag aspect, but whatever. Anyways, okay, so there's just 4 donuts in there, as you can see. So I'm so excited for this. The flavor's so interesting. I was kind of trying to guess what the flavor would be for September, and I was thinking, because Asia loves sweet potato, so I was kind of thinking it'd be sweet potato, or honestly I was kind of thinking red bean, because Korean Thanksgiving is coming up, so I kind of assumed that would be the flavor combo, but it wasn't. So anyways, let's just get into this. So the first donut flavor is brown cheese filled donut topped with white coating, like a white glaze, and caramel candy pieces. So it looks like this. I am so excited to try this. So brown cheese is actually a Norwegian cheese, which I just found this out, but it's like a Norwegian cheese and it kind of tastes like tangy caramel according to the internet. But anyways, yeah, I'm super excited to try this because there's been a few things here that are brown cheese flavored, and nothing has really tasted anything different than caramel. And I've only really tried one, but it intrigues me a lot because I'm curious if I'm gonna actually be able to taste that tanginess that's, kind of just unique to brown cheese. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Anyways, point is, it looks really good. So yeah, it's just a brown cheese filling, and then just, yeah, white coating and caramel candy. But honestly, I don't know if you can see that, but the filling kind of just looks like caramel. So I don't know, we'll see. So that's one donut. Then the next donut, this one is insanely soft. So this one here is actually a donut on a stick. So it's a chewy donut with chewy, I'm gonna pronounce this so wrong, I already know. Inside is chewy camembert. I think that's how you pronounce it. Camembert cheese. Anyways, okay, so if you're familiar with that cheese, then it's very similar to brie cheese. However, I've had it so many times, that cheese, but I always, until literally a couple days ago, pronounced it as Cambrai cheese. I thought it was pronounced Cambrai until I saw this donut flavor and the spelling of the cheese, and I was like, wait, Cambrai can't be right. So I searched it up, and apparently it's camembert or something like that. Anyways, basically this is a chewy donut with that cheese inside and a caramel glaze. So I'm probably most excited for this one, and then the brown cheese one, because I love cheese. I just love cheese flavors, and I feel it's gonna have a really unique flavor. So yeah, I'm so excited, and it's so soft. It's like mochi-y. Oh, I love mochi donuts, so I cannot wait for that. And then next donut, we've got this one. This is honestly the most boring. It's literally just a chewy donut with caramel glaze. So there's nothing unique to this, no unique flavor. But it is a chewy donut apparently, and usually Dunkin's chewy donuts have a very mochi-y texture as well, and once again, I love mochi donuts so much. So if it has that mochi texture, honestly, I'm gonna be happy, no issue there. And honestly, it smells really good. It smells like toffee, and just it smells really good. I don't know how to describe the flavor. It just smells like sugar, and that makes me happy because I'm starving right now. And I've been craving these for days. Okay, anyways, this is the last of the 4. So this one is chestnut shaped. It's a collab with this chestnut brand here in Korea. And yeah, it's just chestnut shaped. Let me take this out. And inside is a chestnut flavored cream. So it just looks like that. It's got a lot of powder, and I don't want to waste any of that, so I'm not taking it completely out yet. Anyways, so this is my plate full of donuts. So how I'm gonna do this is I think I'm gonna go from trying the most boring to the ones I'm most excited for. So yeah, let's start with this one. And also, if you're not familiar with Dunkin Korea, if you've been to Korea, if you're coming to Korea, you gotta give Dunkin a chance because their flavors here are honestly so cool, and they're always local flavors. Last month last month's bad example because that was a Cheeto donut, but also super cool. But the month before was corn donuts, and they were so good. And then the month before that was banana milk and melon. So yeah, just off topic, you gotta try Dunkin here. Dunkin and Krispy Kreme, best donut chains. I love them. Anyways, let's try this. And I've also actually never had Dunkin before coming to Korea. But yeah, let's try this anyways. Okay. I'm disappointed. It's not chewy. Like, I've had their chewy donuts before, and they were good. Like, they seriously tasted like, they had such a good mochi texture. It was so nice and like stretchy. This isn't, they were so bouncy. This is not bouncy, stretchy, mochi in any sense. You can literally see how dry that looks. It literally looks super dry. Like, it's just like, I don't know, maybe if you've had like Krispy Kreme glazed donut, just the plain glaze, that's the best thing to compare it to. It's literally just a glazed donut. Look how dry that is. There's no bounce to this. Let's even try to bounce it. It just stays in one position. And honestly, like, it smells better than it tastes. I don't get that much caramel. I just get your like classic, boring, usual donut glaze. And like, honestly, that's the thing I hate most, is when you could have executed a flavor so much better than you actually did. Like, it's just such a simple glaze. Like, they could have made it so much better. They could have put a filling. They could have put like a caramel topping, cookie crumble, anything. This is so boring. It just tastes like a glazed donut. And like, I don't understand that. It doesn't even taste like caramel. So yeah, that's a mad disappointment, honestly. I'm actually very sad about that because I thought it would at least be mochi and I was really excited for that. Anyways, let's try the chestnut. So I'm very curious for this because once again, it has chestnut cream inside and it looks just like the corn donut they had 2 months ago in terms of like the powder and everything. So I hope it's good. I do not want to move this very much. Okay, let's try a bite of this. Chestnut's really popular, by the way, in fall, during the fall seasons here in Asia. So I'm not surprised they came out with chestnut. I'm actually excited to try it. I'm not the biggest chestnut fan, but chestnut sweets can sometimes be really good, especially in Japan. I love Japanese chestnut sweets, so yeah, I'm definitely excited to try this. You know, see like that little bit of filling. Not bad at all. This is actually pretty good. And the filling is like, to be honest, just the donut dough in general is honestly better than the dough from the caramel glaze, so I can't complain. And honestly, that filling is like a nice light chestnut flavored custard, not too sweet, not too unsweet, because I like my stuff sweet. So if it's not too sweet, I would complain. Or if it's not sweet enough, sorry, I would complain. But honestly, yeah, it's not bad. It's like a nice, like, light chestnut flavored custard, but it almost has like hints of like peanut. I don't know what it is I'm tasting. Maybe it's just chestnut, but it kind of feels like it has notes of like some other nutty flavor. But honestly, it's not bad, and I like that little like powder on the top. It gives it a lot of nice flavor. Honestly, mess with it a lot. And the powder on top is nice and sweet, and it has like almost like a, I don't know if you've had kineko, which is like roasted soybean powder. Kind of tastes like that, and I really love kineko. So honestly, I really mess with the powder. I mess with this donut in general. Like, the flavor combo works really well together. I'd still, if we're gonna rate them, I'd say 8 for the chestnut and like 6 for the caramel. Not that it was bad, it just was so boring, and the dough was honestly kind of dry. So yeah, let's go 6 for the glazed. Next, okay, can't wait to try this brown cheese one. Like, I'm actually so excited. I'm gonna bite right into like the hole where they, you know, piped in the filling, because that's always what I do. Just, you get like the most flavor. So let's try it. Okay. Few things. First off, look how little filling that is. Like, I don't know if I'll get to more in the... Okay, let's just do a cross section right now, because why not? Okay, I guess it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. But weird that I like bit into the part that I thought would have the most filling, and it turned out to have like nothing. Anyways, overall, sadly, the best part of this is like the little crunchy toffee caramel pieces on top. These, like, you know, little crunchy pieces everywhere. Because honestly, the glaze doesn't have much flavor. That kind of tastes really plain and generic. And the filling is kind of as I expected but wasn't hoping for, pretty caramel-like. Like, I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference. Maybe it's more like dulce de leche, if anything, if you've had that. But it's like, it's creamier than caramel, obviously, because it's like a custard. Like, look at that. But it doesn't have any distinct flavor on its own. Okay, I think I lied. I think I lied. Completely. Okay. I lied. It tastes different than caramel. It does actually have a tangy flavor that resembles cheese. It does actually have a kind of tangy, cheesy flavor, but it's very subtle. So you honestly have to kind of get a big bite of just the cream in order to taste it. Otherwise, it just tastes like caramel. But I'll give it points for actually tasting a little cheesy. So I'll go with a 9 out of 10. Because honestly, it is enjoyable. It's just, I think I wanted more of a unique flavor, I guess. So yeah, that's the 4. Let's go on to this 4th one. I'm so excited for this. Like, it's literally a chewy donut with chewy cheese filling, like, and caramel glaze. This best be good. I'm gonna be so sad if it's not. Ooh, look at that. I don't know, I'll just eat on the stick. This one smells just like the glaze though, so I don't know, let's see. It is, as you can see inside, like very like glutinous. Like, look at that. That is underwhelming as heck. Like, wow, that's underwhelming. There is little to no flavor. You kind of just get that flavor, that sweet flavor from the glaze, which is just like the caramel glazed donut, very generic, your kind of just average glazed donut. And then after that, there's kind of no flavor, and all you get hit with is like a glutinous, a bouncy, you know, mochi-y texture, chewy texture, which I like the texture, don't get me wrong, but when paired with no flavor is, well, boring and disappointing. Yeah. Oh, I've now taken 3 bites of that. I can confidently say this one especially has 0 cheese flavor. Cheese flavor is non-existent, completely absent. There is no cheese flavor. And it's like a cheese like this. I'm not even gonna try pronouncing it again, but either way, it tastes like brie. So if you had brie, you'll know it's a very, very strong type of cheese. Like, it has an insane amount of flavor that honestly, it's the type of cheese that can be very overpowering if you have even just a little bit. So the fact that you can't taste any cheese in this is actually really pathetic. Like, it's such a strong cheese. So it's like the fact that it doesn't, it literally just tastes like glutinous, it tastes like mochi. Just plain mochi without any of the good stuff, any flavor, any nothing. It just tastes like the flavor, it just tastes like the texture of plain mochi. Like, this is so disappointing. And it's like, how can I not taste cheese when it's like the strongest cheese is what they apparently used? Makes no sense. Like, I'm full disappointed in this. Look at that. Anyways, yeah, I'm full disappointed. This is so sad. Because this is like, it's not even like, oh, you know, like the caramel, obviously, the caramel glazed obviously tastes more boring because it doesn't even have a good texture to it. But I was looking forward to this one so much. So the fact that I was looking forward to it just makes the flavor that much more disappointing. Like, what is this? It had so much potential. They could have made it like a mochi-y cheese donut, and they didn't. Okay, I've got to say, honestly, the brown cheese, overall, the brown cheese and the chestnut, hands down the best of this September donut line. At least those had flavor, one, and are more like interesting and just better executed. The other two are so boring. I'm actually full upset, but I can't get over how upset I am about this. Like, I thought 100% that if I'd want to get another one of these flavors again, like, you know, in a couple days from now, it'd be this one. But honestly, none of these are good enough to get again. Like, it's not like something that's like, oh, wow, that was mind-blowing. Like, for instance, the corn one I got again. I've gotten the banana again. But, like, this line this month, kind of a letdown. And I'm kind of, like, really upset about that because even Krispy Kreme here released, like, just recently, and their line was a letdown, too, for, like, the first time ever, because usually their donuts are, like, 10 out of 10, heck, like, 11 out of 10. but not this month. So I don't know what it is with donuts this month in Korea, but they aren't good. They're just not executed well, and like I'm honestly so disappointed by these. Like they just aren't good. I'm like rambling, but they are not good. And yeah, it's just really sad. Like they had so much potential, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever. So overall, I'd have to give this like entire platter a rating of like 7. It is very underwhelming and very disappointing. But either way, if you're gonna be in Korea, you still should try Dunkin. And if they come out with a new line before I leave Korea, which is like beginning of October, I will 100% review that line as well. And hopefully it's better. Maybe it'll be sweet potato or pumpkin or just something better than this. And maybe they'll just execute it better. But yeah, that was my entire review of Dunkin' Donuts for this month. But yeah, anyways, I don't have anything else to say about these donuts. So either way, if you enjoyed this video, please do make sure to subscribe to my channel. And you can also find my Instagram at Mel's Traveling Fork, and I post a bunch of like food travel content. So yeah, just make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. I'm gonna have so many more food reviews coming up soon, like Korean convenience store snack hauls, Japanese snack hauls, and like just more like donut stuff, and even like shopping hauls. So yeah, just make sure to stay tuned, and thank you for watching this video. And yeah, I apologize if this was very underwhelming.